This is like my 5th time filming this. Hi, my name is Harper. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to take you through a tour of Art Building West at the University of Iowa in Iowa City. I already filmed this once, but all of it was in slow motion, so I'm here now. As you can tell, I'm not in an Iowa dorm. I'm actually at home for break, but that doesn't mean I can't enjoy Art Building West from here. I'm at Art Building West so often. I'm an art major, so that's where my classes are, where my teachers' offices are, that's where the TA rooms are. I'm there literally all the time. You'll find me there, just hidden somewhere. I study there a lot too. Even if I don't have a class that day, I will make that trek and go to Art Building West. Because it's on west side of campus, a lot of east side students don't really know about it, but I think it's a great place to study, especially in the art library. It is just gorgeous. I can't even begin to describe the amount of wow, this is so cool just being in it. I tried to get the photos and videos a bit of justice here, but it's really difficult, so I hope you enjoy. Before we get started, I just want to say a couple things. First off, Art Building West is called Art Building West because there's 2 buildings. There's a visual arts building, which I would call the VAB, and the Art Building West, which I refer to as ABW in this video. ABW is all the art history and all the kind of more serious stuff, in my opinion. That's again where everyone's offices are. So you go there, you need to talk to your advisor, or you need to talk with, I had to go there a couple times to talk with the scholarship committee. So it's just those things. In Art Building West, there's classrooms and a really big lecture hall, and also the art library. That's the home of the art library. But again, it's just a lot of offices, a lot of just more serious work. That's where you see a lot of people, and if you have a question for your teacher or TA, you'll go there. But none of the visual arts is done in there. I think maybe 2 classrooms are actual studio classrooms, but the things like ceramics and things like painting or basic drawing are all located in a different building, which I'll hopefully go over in another video another time. So you have to get there first. So I live in Stanley Hall, so I take this little trail down to Hancher Bridge. Hi, it's very cold. And this is where you get a good view of the river, and you walk right past Hancher. I usually take this route. It's a couple minutes longer, but it's not that bad. And this is where the art buildings are. There's VAB. And then this is kind of the back side of ABW. It's right next to the rest of the performing arts. This is a very nice little spot. I think no matter where you look, it's gorgeous. This is the more outside hangout spot. There's a lot of chairs and places to sketch or just read and such. There's a pond there, but it's frozen over. This is the front of Art Building West, which is there's the main sign. This is where you walk in. And then we're in the lobby. This has a lot of seats and chairs, and you see a lot of people here. I unfortunately am not talking in these clips because there are finals going on, but it's a very pretty entrance. And then I'm walking down the what I call classroom walkway. These are where all the seminar rooms are. This is where you have most of your smaller classes, about 20-30 people, and they're very pretty. There's probably around 4 or 5 classrooms down this way, and these are where the TA offices are too. The view is just pretty from anywhere you look. But then you have an exit down here too, and as we turn the corner, there's going to be a little back room. I never usually go down this way because I don't need to, but it's where the vending machines are and where the Office of Visual Materials, I believe, is. I never had to go in the Visual Materials office, but I have gotten a soda from this vending machine. And then we're gonna walk down this way again. It's just going back the way we came, but the view is gorgeous, and I'm able to get a close-up view of the classrooms. Unfortunately, I could not go in because I didn't know if there was finals or not going on. And here's just the information on the doors, a little view of it. And then this view is just gorgeous as well, especially during the day. And again, we're just getting past these classrooms. They're very small, around 20-30 people per room, but they're very cozy and just really nice to have your classes in. And this view is just gorgeous. This is the bulletin board full of everything. If you want to get any information, they'll be right here. It's a really nice student resource. Then this is the gallery. This is where a lot of shows are. So in this right now, I think it was the painting class that was having their year-end show. But this is open at all times of the day whenever the ABW is open. It's great to walk in and just look around. I did that after this clip. And then as we walk out, there is some offices right there. I can't go in that again because they're closed. But that's where you go to talk with financial aid or talk with an advisor. And then I'm going up the stairs to the art library and some more offices and classrooms. And then I'm going to speed this up because you don't want to see every single step in real time. Then as we get to the top, we're going to go past the auditorium. The auditorium is where your big lectures are. I think what you think of when you picture a college. It's around 80 to 100 people per class, and that's where your professor does their lectures and where you go take notes. This is the offices. I'm not going down there. Yeah, no. That's where your teachers are. This is the art library. It's quite gorgeous, and again, I'm being very quiet and kind of sneaky because people are studying for finals. I don't want to intrude on them, but it's a very pretty place and I'm here quite often. There's a lot of chairs for studying and doing whatever you please. I know some people sleep in the art library. This is also my favorite spot. I love it, especially near the day. It's very nice lighting. And then we're walking back the way we came. It's a very pretty view, and just no matter where you are, you'll have a great view to look at while you study. And then this is the third floor. I did not go up there because again, it's finals week. I don't want to intrude on anything. That's where the two fine arts rooms are and just kind of storage. I have had no reason to go up there as of late. But these are some views I took on my phone as the year went on. There's some deer. It's a very, very pretty place, and this is at night. So that's it. There are some spots I couldn't film due to finals. This was literally the last day of finals, so I was trying to be inconspicuous and quiet, but next time I'll be a little louder and film some more spots. But overall, Art Building West is a gorgeous place on campus, especially on West Side. It's kind of hidden, but it's just overall gorgeous, and the pond is amazing. The people in it are amazing. And being an art major at a state school, you're kind of worried about like, what is my studio gonna look like? But having Art Building West as your main building is such an honor. I think it's something so neat, and our faculty and like facilities are amazing there, and the Visual Arts Building is another example of how amazing some of our buildings are. That's gorgeous for a whole nother reason, but the building is an art piece itself, and that's something that I always want people to go see. I think it's like kind of walking through a sculpture that is something you can just live in and work in. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll hopefully answer them. And if you have any stories about what happened at Art Building West for you, any ones from years ago or just from yesterday, that'd be amazing. But I'll see you next time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, week, evening, morning, and Happy New Year, because I'm filming this 6 days after the New Year. So, bye!